back the balance of his time. The gentleman from Texas reserves the balance of his time. The gentleman from Michigan.
I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman from Michigan reserves the balance of his time. The gentleman from Texas.
I yield myself as much time as I may consume for closing remarks.
The gentleman is recognized as much time as he may consume.
Mr. Speaker, if the Democrat stimulus plan had worked as promised, we wouldn't be here tonight. If we had really created 3.7 million new jobs, as President Obama promised, as this Democrat Congress promised, these programs would have phased out already. Instead, we witnessed another 3 million Americans sitting home tonight without a job. If the unemployment rate were 7.4% and falling as Democrats promised, these programs would be phased out. We would be celebrating job creations. Instead, unemployment is near 10% and will remain at that level for more than a year. Consider that when the other side says we have to extend unemployment benefits to reduce unemployment. We have to extend unemployment to reduce unemployment. Consider that when the other side claims, as Vice President Biden once said, we have to spend money to keep from going bankrupt. We have to raise health care costs to reduce health care costs. Well, we've done this stimulus and spent and spent and spent and added $1 trillion to this dangerous American debt. Meanwhile, we are 6 million jobs short of where Democrats promised we would be. It hasn't worked. It's time to stop the madness. It's time to stop the spending, defeat this bill, and bring back legislation that will actually create jobs, not add to our nation's horrible debt. I yield back.
The gentleman from Texas yields back the balance of his time. The gentleman from Michigan.